Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video on another dead Walking Dead character. This time we will be looking at Tara's sister, Lily Chalmer, girlfriend to the governor, mother to Megan, and daughter of David Chalmer. Lily is of course female. She is played by Audrey Marie Anderson. She is mid to late 30s and first appeared in Live Bait. Before the outbreak, Lily worked as a nurse. Soon she met and married a man and had Megan with said man, but he abandoned Lily and Megan, and the two were left on their own. Soon Lily's father, David, got sick and was diagnosed with terminal cancer. When the outbreak began, Lily hid with Megan and David and was soon joined by her little sister Tara. They survived from the food trucks that David had driven for a living, but they soon found an apartment block which they stayed in. Lily looked after her father and daughter as Tara tried cleaning out the walkers, but ultimately Tara failed to do so. At some point Megan stopped talking and the family of four would play board games to pass time. In Season 4, Lily is cautious of the governor when he knocks on the apartment door. They take the governor's weapons and give him some food, and in return Lily asks him to retrieve a board game from upstairs. In the morning, Lily tries to give the governor back his gun, but he tells her to keep it. He also reveals that they need to shoot the walkers in the head to kill them. Lily asks him if he could get an oxygen tank for her father at a nursing home, which he agrees to do so, and he arrives back exhausted and almost dead. Lily watches the governor bond with Megan and play chess with her. Lily then watches her father, David, slowly die and watches as he turns into a zombie. Zombie David attacks Tara, but the governor saves Tara and bashes in Walker David's head. Lily helps the governor bury David, and after this the group heads off in a truck. On the road at night, the governor and Lily embrace and have sex with each other. The next morning, the van fails to start, so they head out on foot. Walkers attack, Tara hurts her leg, and the governor runs off with Megan. Lily and Tara limp after him and find him in the pit with Martinez standing over him. Lily and the others are welcomed into Martinez's camp, and Lily sets up a nurse station in the camp, but at night the governor forces her to leave with Megan, Tara, and Alicia. But they hit a roadblock made of walkers, and they head back. She listens to the leadership debate about Martinez's death, and watches in horror as Megan is barely saved from a walker attack. Lily listens to the governor's plan to attack the prison, and she is against it at first, but the governor convinces her it's the only way to keep Megan safe. Lily waits in the camp by the river as zombies cannot cross the river. She watches though a zombie attempt to cross the river, but it fails. However, a zombie underneath the mud that had been kind of beached by the river emerges and bites Megan. Lily rushes and kills the zombie from the mud, but it's too late, as Megan has already been bitten. Lily carries Megan all the way to the battle at the prison and shows her lifeless body to the governor. She watches the governor coldly take Megan and put a bullet in her brain. Lily stands by the battle as it rages, but as it dies down, she finds an injured governor lying on the ground. She points her pistol at his head and finishes him off, killing him. Sometime after, Lily allows herself to be eaten by zombies and devour her whole. Tara unfortunately witnessed this event, however the scene was off screen. Lily was an interesting adaptation from the comics. I really enjoyed how they reinterpreted the novel's characters as well as Lily from the comic book. I found the relationship between her and the governor a little forced, but I think ultimately Lily was the right person to kill the governor, and I think there is an obvious arc there. She goes from this kind of weaker character to someone who takes revenge. And honestly, the governor destroyed her life, so she really deserved to kill him. Anyway, tell me your thoughts on Lily Chalmer, and yeah, tell me who you'd like to see in this series next, and thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.